Well, it's just after 5:30 in the morning here in Riverbend Springs, Farming Simulator 25. It's the beginning of April, so it's now time to get the rest of our fields planted. We need to get our long grain rice planted in our rice field, and then get that field flooded, I think is what we need to do next. Then soybeans down there in the one field we couldn't convert into a rice field, and corn in the large field that's kind of right across the road. We had a storm last night. We got some hail. I'm not quite sure if it did any damage or not. Let's see. I had some... Alright, I have things loaded on here. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, jeez. That's going to complicate things. I got a heads up from the Grain Elevator Museum that that they need long planks, and a lot of them. I think like 24 pallets of them, which is a lot more than we have readily available, I think. And they needed them starting last night, so it's been kind of idle, which is also not particularly great. Let's get the vent fired up here. I want to run over by the greenhouse, see what's going on over there, if anything. I probably should just ignore it, but then it's going to get crowded, and it'll be harder for me to get the pallets out if there are any. Okay, there aren't any. That's great. That's one less thing to worry about, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Then I've got the... what am I going to do? Should I take the stuff off the trailer? I hate to do that. It seems like a kind of a waste. I think what I'll do is I'll get the pickup out. I'll get the pickup out. I'll run to the farmer's market and sell this stuff. Go deliver it there nice and early this morning. And then we'll go down to our little shed. I think I got like six pallets of long planks there. We'll get them over to the Grain Elevator Museum so that they can get started again, and then we'll look at trying to get more over there throughout the day if we can. I mean, that's really about all I can do. So we'll go by the pond where we have our crawfish production and our refined wood chips, and see if we can get these wood chips loaded into that production, see if there's anything there, and then we'll run by the farmer's market. Misty this morning. Wow. There's a lot to do today. I think I'll start on the rice field first, maybe turn it over to a worker, and then we can get the planter out and work on some of the other stuff. I guess we don't have to get it all done today. The rice has to get in this month. Everything else doesn't have to, but the sooner you get it in, the sooner it'll be ready to harvest. Look out for that stop sign. Kids going to school. All right, let's pull in here. I don't know if it's running or not. It says no active production, so it must not be. Is my turn signal on? It looks like it. Whoa. Skid steer. Who was that said they wanted more end cap? Of course, that was on an old Polish farm. But I guess that goes across the board, so maybe. Maybe they want it on here too. There we go. All right, so where's the manage production? Turn that on. Doesn't have to go far. Oh, look at that. All right, let's load that. Dang it. Would have been nice. I knew it was coming soon. I didn't think it was going to be that quick. Did I leave myself enough room here next to the rock? That's good. Had a bit of a frog in my throat. Let me take a sip out of my coffee mug here in the car. Hopefully that's better. All right, let's slowly back this thing out. All right, I'm gonna run to the farmer's market. We'll go back to the farm. We'll go pick up those 6 pallets of planks long. I might have a couple more at the sawmill I can grab too. All right, just after 7:30, we're arriving over at the Grain Elevator Museum. Yeah, it needs 24,000 planks long, and I got 8,000 here. So that'll get it started. So 24, I brought 8, so I need 16,000 more. I don't know how many I have at the warehouse, but that should keep it busy for maybe a good part of today, I'm hoping. I would stop at the cooperage, but I think I just need to hustle and get back to the farm. So, whoop, dear. So we can get started on getting that long grain rice into the field. I'd like to get that done today. Alright, we're riding back at the farm. I heard the chickens cluck or crow. Haven't really checked on the animals today, but let's see. I'm gonna leave the pickup attached for now because I may need it later. Walter. I'm wondering, should I use the Challenger to do the... Or should I use the Fendt? I probably should use the Fendt. It's got lower hours, right? Oh, let me look at the chicken coop while I'm here. We've gotten, what, 1 pallet of honey in the entire time we've been playing on this map? How long has it been? Oh, so we had that hailstorm last night. I don't know if you noticed our canola field that's down by the sawmill. Looks like it took some damage. So that's no fun. Look at our maintenance. What is that related to? Let's see. Wow. Let's do that. And that. That's better. Drop the weight off. I might need to move the big Fendt out just to be able to get the seeder out easily. And then it looks like it needs fertilizer in it. Do I have... don't think I have anything I can lift it with other than this. Let's see, we're gonna switch the seed to long grain rice. Can I top it off in here? I will. And then I'm gonna pull out. And pull over here. And see if I can put fertilizer in. This is all the fertilizer I have. It may very well be. I don't have the weight on the back now. I got wheel weights on though, don't I? Hopefully that'll keep it from lifting too much on the back. Hard to get the right spot. There we go. I got it. I think that's it. Close the cover. Do a lap around the barn for good luck. And this right here is going to be our rice field. All right, so I guess it doesn't say anything, huh? So we're gonna put the rice in here. And then I think we flood it after that, but I'm not sure. I don't know how to even use the pump. I'll probably have to pull up the help menu when I'm done. And see. Let's go ahead and hop into the field here. Yeah, I guess I better do that. And then, oh, it'll probably want me to do up downs first. Yeah. Oh wow, there's quite a few. Wow, that's quite a lot. Do I need to do 3 headlands? Oh, can I turn it down? No, I can't. Wait. I'll do 3. I'll do the 3. So then I'm going to come in here, do the old bleep bleep. And we're going to drill long grain rice. I think I'm going to do this myself just because, yeah, because I want to. I've never done it. So let me turn that on. Yeah, well, I don't need to drop it down just yet. I can come in here, turn on. There we go. Is that good enough? Nah, I better. I'm not sure where it's going to start. I don't want to necessarily overdo it, but I don't want to underdo it. I want to make sure that we're getting everything that we need to get. This actually is going to take a little bit of time because the working width on our drill is not that great. But the planting of the soybeans and the corn should go a lot faster, so it'll be fine. So should I go every other one, then come back? I don't know. Let's see. I like how the GPS, the steering assist, just turns off. It's awesome. That's a nice addition. I think, yeah, if I go every other one, it should be fine. Get that kind of out of my way so I can see. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just don't want it catching on anything. That's why it's 3, so I can turn around. Yeah, you need the 3. So I'll work on this for a while. I think it'll probably take about an hour. I don't know. Let's see. almost 11:30. It certainly took a lot longer than I thought. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll be done in about an hour. Nope. 2.5 hours later, I'm still finishing up. I think, I don't know, this is the first rice field I ever made. It almost seems like my cultivated area goes onto my embankment a little bit. I don't know. I guess we'll see after we flood it. As I was doing this, I was thinking about, oh man, I want to flood this right away. As soon as we get done, it's going to be awesome. I think we need to try and roll the field first. I'm going to pull up the help and also get into the what do you call it? The field info. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn the drill off. I hate turning too tight. All right. Let's hop out. So let's see what it says now. Okay, we got long grain rice growing. It's fertilized. It doesn't say. What do you do? Okay, there we go. Water level, empty, flood. Does it need to be? I don't know. But I think we want to roll it first. Let me pull up the map. I missed like a little speck right there, but that's okay. So in the map, go to this one, I think. No. This one? There's weeds everywhere. Let's turn the weeds off. It doesn't need rolling. So here's a question for you. Does flooding the field keep the weeds from growing? I don't know. It should. I haven't paid attention to what others do. Do you flood it? I don't know. Let's flood it. Oh man, I'd hate to get weeds like in the whole thing, but how are we gonna know? We're not gonna know. Let's. Oh, it's not. It won't let me flood it yet. All right. Okay. So maybe it has to come up. I don't. It doesn't need rolling though, apparently. So let's go ahead and head up back to the farm. I guess we'll stop for lunch. What I'll do is I'll get the sprayer out. We'll spray pre-emergent on part of it just to see what happens. I guess you can warn me. It's the beginning of April. You can warn me if I need to spray the weeds. We'll go ahead and we'll pull the planter out, and we'll use, I think we can do soybeans with the planter. Maybe not. Did they change it? You could do it with either in the last version of the game. I don't know about now. I'm going to drop it right there. Hopefully I can get the drill out around it. Yeah, we can do soybeans. Whew. That was a relief. Let's see, I'll do that. You go get the seeds. Careful. I may need to go buy more seed. Oh wow, it didn't seem to go very far. I have no idea if I have enough seed or not. Well, we'll try it. Alright, so let's go get some lunch. I'll see you probably about 1 o'clock. We'll go do the soybean field. And while I'm in at lunch, I'm going to pick Walter's brain. Walter, I want to talk to you about growing long grain rice, about whether we need to roll it, whether when we flood the field, if it'll keep the weeds from coming in. I want to know what you think you know. Alright? See you about 1, everybody. Okay, so it's 1:15. So Walter has let me know that we do have to deal with the weeds in the rice field, and also you don't flood it until the rice starts to grow in the field. So there we have it. This is not going to cut it, I don't think. I don't know. Of course, this holds a lot, so maybe we'll be fine. I gotta be careful, this thing is big. Tear the fence out. Careful. Is that grass fully grown? I don't know if it is or not. I think it might be. Yeah. Tough to say. What do we want to do with it? Silage or hay? I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hire a worker to do this. Ooh, It changed to sunflowers. That was an accident. Soybeans, there we go. Okay. Gonna hire the worker. I'm gonna hop out and get out the way. So while the worker's working on that, I'm gonna go get the sprayer. I think the Challenger with the sprayer, and see if we can spray the pre-emergent on the rice field and take care of those weeds before they even come in. They say the weeds won't grow once the fields are flooded, but since you don't flood the long grain rice field until after it sprouts, I think the weeds will come in. So the one way you could address it is you could probably use a manual weeder right before you flood the field, would be what I think you could do. But what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and we'll get the sprayer and we'll spray a pre-emergent herbicide on it. I bet that soybean field is going to get sown, planted much quicker than what it took us in that rice field. That's the line spreader now. Here's the sprayer. And it's backed all the way in. Okay. Close that again. Oh, we got rain in the forecast. When's that coming? I don't have a lot of herbicide either. We're going to have to go fill it. I was going to move the herbicide over here, but I never got around to it. So it's in here. Get the vent. I'll put the weight on just to be safe. I bet those soybeans will be done before I even get ready to start spraying. Of course, I think it will need to be rolled. I don't know if I can take both of these or not. And does it? I don't know if it opens anything or not. I might as well put the other one in, right? No reason not to. Oh, I have liquid fertilizer here. I see some over there. I didn't realize I had that. So what I need is seeds. Oh, I think I'll need seeds before we can plant the cornfield. I might have enough soybean seeds. Definitely I'll have to get some before we do the corn. That's all of it. Okay. Yeah, he's almost going to be done before I even get started. It's crazy. I'm going to hop out and take a look. Will it say whether it needs rolling? I'm going to stop here. I don't want to run in front of him if it's going to... Okay, so it says needs rolling, weeds growing, weeder. Did this say that it had weeds growing? Doesn't. Let me look. This field was plowed, I think. It does not have weeds growing. All right, so this will be for this field, and then I'll go get the roller for that one. Oh, don't hit the building. Now, normally I would probably not do this. I would probably want to spray it myself, because he'll probably over apply, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. I'll get this out of the field. I'll go grab the fent. We'll put the roller on it. We'll come down here, see if I can hire a worker to use the roller. I gotta get this out of the field before he gets over here. Oh, we're fine. Gonna be okay. It'll be fine. You'll see. Wow. You know what I forgot to do? I just realized I forgot to build the calf hut. Was it? I think it was last month. Yep. Oh, I lost those calves. Shoot. Oh well. Dang it. Go get the roller. That's what happens when you leave something to do between the episodes. I left it to do before I started this episode and I forgot because it's been so long since the last time I was on this one. It'll start getting better as we end our FS22 Let's Plays. I don't think I'm going to have 5 Let's Plays going at a time again. I'm going to try and keep it reasonable, down around whatever, you know, 2 or 3. And I'm not going to try and go forever like I did in FS22. I'm going to come up with a, you know, like a near-term goal rather than just farm for 8 years or what have you, like I did on Ohio Farm and the old Polish farm. So what I think on this map, Riverbend Springs, the main thing that we're doing is we're trying to complete the grain elevator museum and find all the collectibles and get them on display in there. That's kind of one of the things we're trying to accomplish. And then for Louisiana Farm, well, I'll talk about that in Louisiana Farm, right? Let's do this. We will have the worker do it just like that. It'll be fine. Yeah. Let me lower that. I'll go inside. I'm gonna hire the worker. I'm gonna hop out, get out the way, and let them work on that, because this is gonna take a while. It's gonna take about as long as it did when we put the crop in the first place. Did it say it needed rolling? No, it doesn't. Stop. It doesn't need rolling. This needs rolling. Oh. Yeah, we don't have to roll the rice field. That's... Oops. Let me get out of here without tearing it up too much. Dang it. What was I thinking? This field. Okay, so I'm gonna have to run all the way over to that corner to get to the sprayer. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, do I? Certainly doesn't seem like it, does it? I knew something needed to get rolled. That is a roller, right? Not like mulching. That's a roller, right? Just had a really weird yeah, that's fine. From over there the texture looked kind of weird, but it's fine. I'm blocking you from here? It's fine. It'll be fine. You'll see. So I think we'll do the cornfield tomorrow. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's April. When's it supposed to start raining? I could put it back farther than that, but we'll leave it there. That's fine. Let me check the weather. So the weather's on the bottom of our crop calendar. It looks like 8 o'clock tonight. That's fine. We're done for the day with most of our field work. Three o'clock in the afternoon. I think we're good. I'll take a look at a couple of things, make sure that we're getting everything done that we need to get done. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I don't know if it's going to be shorter than usual or what exactly how it's going to shake out. But I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Riverbend Springs. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.
PlayStation